Sense-making discussions are a prominent part of FOSS active investigation. Sense-making discussions typically follow data management as part of data analysis. Students typically sit or stand in a circle, with the teacher as part of the circle, to facilitate discussion among students to build the analysis together. Sense-making discussions have two main goals. The first goal is to support students in analyzing data to extract meaning. This is done by asking discussion questions. Here, students are discussing the behaviors of goldfish.
Yesterday, we observed the fish, the goldfish. And what did we put in their aquarium? A tunnel. We put the tunnel on the top of the water, or what happened to the tunnel? It sank to the bottom of the aquarium, right? And what did the fish do? Please don't say anything. Just think, try and picture it in your mind. What did the goldfish do when the tunnel was in their aquarium?
I saw them go through it because we were through.
What did the goldfish do?
What did the goldfish do? They went inside the tunnel. Oh.
They went inside? Did they stay in there or did they go through the tunnel? They went through the tunnel. How did they go through the tunnel?
They went through the tunnel because they were swimming.
The questions build in complexity throughout the discussion. In the beginning, students were asked to describe the behavior of goldfish. Now, they will be asked to apply their thinking, to consider what structures the goldfish use to swim.
And when they were swimming, what were they using to swim?
Their tail.
Their tail.
This allows all students to build conceptual models about phenomena. The second goal is for students to organize and communicate their thinking in collaboration with their peers. Through selected talk moves, such as turn and talk or rephrase another student's ideas, all students are expected to participate, even if they don't share with the whole group. This prepares each student to record their own understanding in their notebook. Here, students are discussing if a seed is alive.
What do you think about what said, though? He said he thinks it's not alive right now because it's not doing any of these things, but it would be alive later on. Or do you think it's alive always? Talk to your partner. What do you think?
They need like some sun and soil and air and water, but they're not alive every day.
I think they are alive because you just put them in water and they grow, and it looks like the whole time they were alive.
It could be alive always, but if it's not but it has everything it needs, but if it doesn't, but it doesn't have water, but when it has everything, sun, water, and air, then it would be alive and grow.
So I want to hear what your now thoughts are. I want to hear from someone we haven't heard from yet. And if you aren't too sure about your own idea, maybe your partner said something really interesting. So I have another science frame or sentence frame for you to say, and it's my partner said.
My partner said that it's not alive because the seeds are not moving or doing nothing.
When just now, like it is here? And what about when we plant it?
They move.
So they are?
They are alive.
Where does above go?
Here, the teacher asks students to add keywords to an anchor chart or a class notebook for students to reference as they do their own writing.
This one is behind.
The investigations guide shows where sense-making discussions happen within the flow of the investigation. Sample questions are often included. The sense-making discussions for three-dimensional learning chapter describes how to set up the classroom and plan for different types of questions, how to include scaffolding, vocabulary supports, and class notebooks are also shared, as well as several grade-level specific examples. On FOSSWeb, a planning template is provided for teachers to use in conjunction with the chapter. Jumping into your first sense-making discussion with students can feel overwhelming. A good place to start is to use the questions from the investigations guide. With practice, students develop the communication skills they need to elevate their discourse and engage in authentic science talk.